Welcome. I'm John, and today we are talking about France. We're actually talking about something a little bit bigger than just France. We're talking about the decoder ring that explains about wine from Europe. So, in wine world, we talk about old world wines, we talk about new world wines, we talk about the old world, we're talking about Italy, we're talking about France, we're talking about Germany, we're talking about Europe. We talk about the New World, we mean places like the United States or Australia, Chile, Argentina. So, what is the biggest difference? The biggest difference is the labeling. And the biggest difference in the labeling is what it says in the United States and New World wines. It says the type of grape. And so you'll see Pinot Noir, you'll see Cabernet Sauvignon, you'll see these things you're familiar with. And when you see wines from Europe, you are going to see the place they are from. Now, here's the problem. How do you know what kind of wine it is when it just says the place? Well, in Europe, they have basically rules and regulations or recipes about what wine it is that comes from a specific place. So, there are roughly 11 wine regions in France. We're only going to talk about 2 of them today. The 2 principal wine regions that we're going to talk about today are Burgundy and Bordeaux. Now, when you see a Burgundy, if you see a white Burgundy, you will know that that white Burgundy is Chardonnay. And the reason that you know that is because the rules that have been set up for a very long time in France say all the wine from Burgundy needs to be Chardonnay. Now, the white wine. Now, listen, there are exceptions to this rule, okay? And this is gonna cover 99%. And all these rules are written in French, so even I don't understand them, but trust me when I tell you that if you want a white Burgundy, what you are ordering is a Chardonnay. If you want a red Burgundy, what you are ordering is Pinot Noir. So, if you see a label and it says Burgundy, it is a red wine, that is Pinot. If you see a label, it is Burgundy, it is a white wine, it is Chardonnay. We're gonna move on to Bordeaux. In Bordeaux, you see a red wine. It is almost certainly going to be a combination of 3 grapes. Now, that combo is going to vary, okay? And that combo is going to vary based upon exactly where it is in Bordeaux. But as a general guiding principle, these red Bordeaux's are going to contain Cabernet Sauvignon, they're going to contain Merlot, and they're going to contain a little bit sometimes of Cabernet Franc. In the US, if you see a Cabernet Sauvignon, if in Bordeaux you see a red Bordeaux, it is the same grapes. Now they're gonna taste a little different, they're gonna have different flavor profiles, and we're going to taste around these 2 comparisons in the future, but I want you to know that if you want a red wine from France that's Cabernet, order something that says Bordeaux on it. White wines. Now the white wines from Bordeaux are almost always principally Sauvignon Blanc and then have Sémillon. In the US, it is rare for us to have Sémillon. This one I picked out today from Washington State does in fact have a mix of Sémillon. Sémillon adds a little bit more of cinnamon, adds some aging elements, and it changes a little bit of the taste of the Sauvignon Blanc. But if you order a white wine from Bordeaux, you are ordering a Sauvignon Blanc. How do you remember all this? It's pretty easy. You just go to the internet. The internet is your hacking decoder ring. But if you learn these basics, you're going to learn more than most people know about French wine, and you are going to be able to order with confidence exactly what you want in the restaurant.